Hey everybody, welcome to part 2 of your yeast experiment, returning to the yeast experiment. You see the setup in front of you that I left off with when last we saw each other. And so here is what happened after 2 minutes. Here's our results after 5 minutes. And here's our results after 10 minutes. This is a little close-up of the final results. And you can see that cup C has released more energy, and we have evidence of that because it's produced more bubbles. Must have had more energy to create more bubbles. It's not because the yeast actually grew. If you look, what you see is that the yeast produced carbon dioxide bubbles. Because we can't directly see the yeast, we have to use this proof or evidence of their growth. Yeast reproduce with a process called budding, where their cell actually makes a small expansion of itself, and then eventually that breaks off and becomes a new organism. Scientists have observed that when yeast gets more energy storage molecules, they can make more buds, and this means that they can reproduce more. And yeasts use glucose as an energy storage molecule, and that's what was in the sugar that I put into the cups. And so the cup that got none, you see, we don't have anything but yeast water here. The cup that got just a pinch, we have much more growth in, and the cup that got the teaspoon, you can see we got a lot of results there, a lot of activity, because the more energy storage molecules available to a population, the more the organisms in that population can reproduce. So there's the end of your video here, and I hope you have a continued wonderful day. It was very nice to see some of you this morning in live session.